And welcome here to Remsen, Iowa for tonight's War Eagle Conference softball action between the MMCRU Lady Royals and the Hawks from Hartley Melvin Sanborn. This is the home opener for MMCRU and the season opener for HMS. The Royals were on the road last night at Trinity Christian in Hall and dropped a 4-3 contest, looking to rebound tonight and pick up their first win of the season in their home opener. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Adam Morris for Fuller Digital Solutions. MMCRU softball and baseball action coming at you this summer. We have 8 games on the slate starting tonight. 4 softball and 4 baseball. As we said, MMCRU 0-1 on the season after dropping a 4-3 contest last night at Trinity Christian. The Royals were 4-7 a season ago, 3-4 in the War Eagle Conference. Upset Remsen St. Mary's in the opening round of the district play before falling to Fort Dodge St. Edmunds in the second round, 4-2. HMS is coming off a 3-10 season overall, 2-8 in conference play. Also a second round exit from the tournament, falling 5-4 to River Valley after an opening round win, 11-8 over West Bend Mallard. On the mound tonight for the Royals is sophomore Isabel Olson. Olson, her first start of the season, got a limited amount of pitching action last year as a freshman. And Olson's first pitch of the night misses low for a ball. Leading off for the Hawks at the plate is left fielder Cadence Klein. Cadence Klein, Gracie Knobloch, and Taya Mason set to start things off for HMS here in the top half of the first. A pleasant evening here. The wind picking up just a little bit, blowing out to left field, if at all. A little bit of cloud cover after a mostly sunny day. Olson misses inside. It's 2-1 to Klein. And that pitch on the outside corner, Klein swings and misses, 2-2. HMS, coached by Stephanie Bronstad and assisted by Barb Haig. And that 2-2 pitch has popped up. Play made at shortstop. It's senior Christina Goth with the putout for the first out of the night.
Number 5, Gracie Knobloch.
Here's center fielder number 5, Gracie Knobloch for the Hawks. As we mentioned, HMS, their season opener tonight. Have 2 other games on the slate this week. The first of 3 in a row. Knobloch on the left side. And swings at the first pitch. And Molly Ryder playing second base tonight. Gets the putout unassisted.
Next up for the Hawks, number 13, Taya Mason.
For the second out of the top of the first, Taya Mason, the pitcher for HMS, batting third tonight. The righty takes a ball inside. 1-0 is the count. Olson doing a nice job battling back here. 2 of the first 3 batters have been issued a first pitch ball, but Olson able to battle back. And now another strike as that one's foul tipped back to the fence. 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mason. Olson a strike away from a perfect first inning. Just missed down and in. Royals defensively tonight. Senior Molly Ryder, as we mentioned, playing second base. Ryder issued a lot of the pitching duties last year. Gets the start at second tonight. As Olson is pitching. At catcher, Taylor Harpnaugh back after being out last year with an elbow injury. Harpinaugh, the athletic junior, had some pop to the lineup.
Next up for the Hawks,
There's a
number
2-out
8,
walk
Darby
issued by
Masbergen.
Olson. Mason on first after the base on balls. 2 outs here, top of the first. Scoreless here in Remsen. As we mentioned, Isabel Olson pitching, Taylor Harpinaugh at catcher, Maya Holmes first base, Molly Ryder at second, shortstop Christina Goth, Brianna Staub at third base. And there's a first pitch swinging, and that's in the gap. It's going to get by Dreckman out in center field. It's going to go all the way to the fence, and that's going to be an RBI triple for Darby Masbergen. And our first run of the night comes from HMS on a 2-out rally.
Next up for the Hawks,
Mason
number
able to
12,
come around and
Elijah
score
Teese.
all the way from first base on a 2-out, 1 RBI triple by Darby Masbergen. Eliza Teese, the Hawks first baseman, now steps to the plate with another opportunity at an RBI. She swings at the first pitch and fouls it away. Olson a strike away from getting out of the first inning unscathed, but HMS, after a base on balls and now a triple by Masbergen, has scored the first run of the night. Olson misses high on that pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Teese fouls that one back and out of play. And a ball and 2 strikes. Olson ahead in the count again. The 1-2 pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And now a steal home attempt. And safe is the call. Very close play at the plate, but Masbergen steals home for the second run of the inning. And the aggressive base running by HMS pays off. And the Hawks have plated 2 here in the top of the first. These 2 teams meeting for the first time since the Royals won 6-5 last season, right here in Remsen. Teese fouls that one back, and we'll do it again. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. Olson trying to get out of trouble here and get the Royals to the plate. And that's fouled on the first base side, out of play. And we'll do it again. Teese and Olson in a battle here. The 2-2 pitch misses low. And now Teese has worked the count full. It's turned into a very lengthy at-bat. Whoever wins this battle is going to earn it. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Must have missed low. It wasn't by much, and Teese has earned her way to base on a base on balls. And the second walk of the inning for Olson. HMS so far just 1 hit, but able to score 2 runs here. Brings up, it's Bailey Verheest who swings and misses at the first pitch.
Batting for HMS, number 23, Bailey Verhelst.
Verhelst, the 6th batter to come to the plate in the first inning, playing third base for the Hawks. She takes that one outside, and now the throwback to first Might have been in time, but Holmes couldn't hold on to it. And Teese able to get back in just in the nick of time. And there's a pitch fouled away by Verhelst, and we'll do it again. Once again, Olsen ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Isabel trying to work her way out of trouble. And there's a strike 3 down the middle, and Olsen with their first strikeout of the night. But not until HMS scores 2 runs on 1 hit. Royals will come to the plate for the first time tonight. We'll be right back after this commercial break. You're watching Royals Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
It's time to get noticed with Country Creations in Marcus. Get your event or business noticed at your one-stop shop, Country Creations in Marcus. All your screen printing, embroidery, heat pressing, and promotional needs. We have many items to choose from, perfect for what you need. Find us online, on Facebook, and visit us downtown Marcus. Country Creations. It's time to get noticed.
And welcome back to Remsen. As we enter the bottom half of the first inning, the Royals will come to the plate for the first time tonight. The batting order for MMCRU leading off is the shortstop, Christina Goth. Batting second, center fielder, junior Emily Dreckman. Batting third, catcher Taylor Harbenaugh. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, Maya Holmes. Batting fifth, second baseman and senior Molly Ryder.
Royals, number 3, Christina Goff.
Batting sixth, the pitcher, Isabel Olsen. Batting seventh, the right fielder, Caitlin Evans. Batting eighth is the left fielder, Kirsten Lecce. And batting ninth and rounding out the Royals lineup is number 25, the designated player, Mackenzie Meyer. Meyer batting for Brianna Staub, playing third base. First pitch swinging is Goth, and that'll be a 4-3 put out.
Next up for your Royals, number
First
1,
out of the
Emily
inning.
Dreckman.
That's Riedemann at second base, making the easy put out. One away here, bottom of the first inning. Emily Dreckman, the center fielder, steps into the batter's box. Looking to lay down a bunt there, but pitched, missed awfully wide. Lucky didn't hit her. Dreckman, one of those players that missed all of last season after a torn ACL. Now Dreckman will put down the bunt, the third, and just beats it out. And Dreckman's on base with an infield single.
Brings up number 7, Taylor Harpenaugh.
And the Royals have their first base runner of the evening as catcher Taylor Harpenaugh steps to the plate. Dreckman, a bit of a speedster, maybe looking to swipe a base. Here's the pitch from Mason, misses high. The Royals are coached this year by Mike Olson, assisted by Jody Tyson and Colin Yude. Coach Mike Olson's debut season, looking for his first career win tonight. That one misses high from Mason as well. 2 balls, no strikes to Harpenaugh. The lights are on here in the bottom of the first inning. Had some cloud cover coming. Hopefully we can get this one in before the rain. Heck, let's just hope we get some rain. Right, Adam? Mason misses way outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And she's taken the whole way there as Mason hits the strike zone. Coach Olson on third base tonight is Coach Jody Tyson on the first base box. Here's a 3-1 pitch from Mason. Harpenaugh offers and misses. And a full count. 1 out, top of the first. Bottom of the first. HMS a 2-0 lead. And Harpanaugh just stays alive. She tips that one back. Taylor missed last season due to an elbow surgery that she had. Making recovery on that. Harpanaugh and Dreckman both out last season. A couple of new faces this year. There's a full count pitch. Harpanaugh swings and misses. Dreckman is going to steal second. In the meantime, Harpanaugh goes down swinging, and Mason has her first strikeout of the night. Maya Holmes playing first base and batting cleanup for the Royals. Steps into the box. She'll take a strike on the first pitch. Holmes, a pleasant surprise at the dish last year, continued to improve throughout the season and very formidable batter by the end of the year. Has earned that cleanup spot coming into this season. That pitch hits the outside corner. And Mason ahead. 2 strikes, I believe. And the pitch, change up. Holmes hits it to center, but right at the center fielder of HMS. That's Gracie Knobloch with the routine catch for the third out of the inning. After one, HMS a 2-0 lead over MMCRU. We'll be right back with more softball action right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
And welcome back here to the start of the second inning. HMS due up is the 7, 8, 9 hitters. Leading off is the second baseman, Jessica Riedemann. Riedemann, a senior. Batting .226 last season. Here's Olson. Delivers a strike on her first pitch of the inning. The Hawks able to score 2 runs in the first inning on just 1 hit, sending 6 batters to the plate. Olson misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that one is dribbled down the third base line, and Staub grabs it in foul territory. We'll do it again. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Riedemann. Olson ended the first inning with a strikeout. We'll see if she can start the second with 1. Pitch misses down and in, 2-2. Special thank you to a couple of our sponsors for making tonight's broadcast possible. Smith Insurance and Grinnell Mutual, as well as the Marcus Pizza Ranch. That one is knuckled off the end of the bat. And Olsen able to field her position on a 1-3 putout for the first out of the second inning. Ellie Masbergen catching tonight for the Hawks and batting in the 8 hole. The righty steps to the plate. Ellie batted .241 last year for HMS. Pitch missed down and in. 1 ball to Massbergen. That one's hit well to left field. It's deep and it's gone. Ellie Massbergen with a home run solo shot to left field for HMS, and the Hawks lead 3-0. Massbergen, her first plate appearance of the year, and takes it yard to left field.
Next up for the Hawks,
The senior
13,
starts
Maggie Ort.
her final season off with a bang at the plate. Massbergen, a solo shot, gives the Hawks a 3-0 lead here in the top of the second. She got all that one, no doubt about it. And Olsen starts off the next batter, which is Maggie Ort. Ort playing right field. Olsen starts it off with a strike, trying to battle back. 1 out here in the top of the second. HMS a 3-0 lead, scoring 2 in the first and now 1 in this frame. One ball, one strike to Ort. That pitch misses down. That one hits the inside corner. Now 2 balls, 2 strikes to Maggie Ort. And the delivery by Olsen gets her to swing and miss on the high heat. And Ort goes down on strikes. The second strikeout of the night for Olsen. He gives us 2 outs here in the top of the first.
Next up for the Hawks, number 6, Cadence Klein.
Top of the order here is Cadence Klein, the left fielder. At the dish, 2 outs, top of the second. And she'll foul that one down the third base line. Klein popped out to Christina Goth at shortstop in the first inning. Klein, just a sophomore, had a little bit of playing experience last year and 24 plate appearances in 11 games. She pops this one up, and that's Staub with the catch in foul territory. Klein has popped out twice in the first 2 innings, but HMS adds another run. The Hawks lead 3-0 after an inning and a half. We'll be right back as the Royals come to the plate in the second.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
Word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
And we're back here in Remsen War Eagle Conference softball action tonight. HMS, their season opener, leading 3-0 as we enter the bottom of the second.
Leading off for the Royals.
Royals still looking for their first win of the season.
Number 4, Molly Ryder.
And senior Molly Ryder playing second base tonight. Set to lead things off here in the second. Mason delivers a strike. Ryder batting in the 5-hole. And that one is hit into the left center field gap. That's going to go all the way to the fence. Ryder will take second easily and stand up there. Molly Ryder, a leadoff double for the Royals. A good piece of hitting there by Ryder.
13, Belle Olson.
Ryder getting the bottom of the second. Started for the Royals with a bang and a double to the left center field gap. That's going to bring up Isabel Olson. See if Olson can help her own cause. She swings at the first pitch. And Ryder is going to get tagged out. Going to play it shortstop there. It's Darby Masbergen. Faked the throw to first. Got Ryder fishing too far from the base. And tags her out on a fielder's choice. One out here, bottom of the second. Olson now occupying first base. And a first pitch swinging. There's a single up the middle. As that gets down, that was Caitlin Evans. Evans, a single for the Royals. MMCRU coming out aggressive at the plate in the second inning. Now Olson on second base, Evans on first, and left fielder Kirsten Lecce steps to the plate. And Coach Olson calls timeout from the third base line. Looks like he's going to bring in a designated runner. I believe it's number 26, Tori Tenniger, that will run for Evans at first base. Remember, in the high school rules, you can get one chance to re-enter. So the Royals going to go ahead and put a pinch runner on the field. Tori Tenniger will come in for Evans to run at first base.
Pitch running for Evans is number 6, Tori Tenniger.
One out here, bottom of the second. Royals have a couple of runners on, tying run at the plate. Kirsten Lecce steps in. She'll take a ball outside. Pretty good opportunity here for the Royals to crack that code and get on the scoreboard. And a bunt attempt. And now that throw is going to actually hit the runner, and Olson's going to take third. A shown bunt attempt by Lecce had the defense in motion, and Olson able to steal third base. Tenniger takes second. And what turned into a good opportunity is now turned into a great one. 1-0 count. Runners on second and third with just one out in the second. And Lecce lifts that to center field. The runner from third is going to tag, and Olson is going to slide in safely, and the Royals are on the board. Lecce delivers with the sac fly, and MMCRU is in the score column.
Brings up number 25, Mackenzie Meyer.
Now 2 outs. In the inning, runner still on second. That's Tenniger out there. Pinch running off the Caitlin Evans single. Mackenzie Meyer batting in the 9-hole. The junior started much of last year behind the plate with Harpenaw's injury. Here's Meyer at the plate getting an opportunity to deliver. That pitch misses high. With 2 outs and aggressive base running, Tenniger, a great opportunity to score on a base hit. Here's Mason's pitch. That misses high and away. Pretty good base running there by Bella Olson to take third base on that steal and then tag up on the fly ball. Great heads-up base running by Olson to help her own cause. Pitch misses high. Now 3 balls, no strikes to Kenzie Meyer. Mason delivers a strike there. Meyer's going to bunt it. Play at first is dropped by the third baseman. Now a play at home, and that throw sails high. Tenniger slides in safely. And Meyer to second base. And what could have got HMS out of the inning
The bump by McKenzie brings the top of the lineup, number 3, Christina Goff.
leads to another run, and now the Royals still with the runner in scoring position. Here's the second baseman, Riedemann, covering first but couldn't squeeze it. And Meyer reaches on an error, and an unearned run for the Royals makes it 3-2. Now the top of the order, Christina Goth. Come to the plate. And it might be designated runner for Mackenzie Meyer. Maybe Jordan Staub. Brianna Staub. Yes, she's the flex player. Brianna Staub, the third baseman, is coming in to run for Meyer, who hit for. Staub into the ball game at second base. There's a pitch. Now Staub steals third. Is the HMS defense caught napping there? They caught MMCRU's defense napping with the steal at home in the first inning. The Royals return the favor, getting Staub to third base with 2 outs. There's Goth. She takes a strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. Goth grounded out to second base on her first at-bat of the evening. That pitch down and in, and it hits Goth in the shin, so Christina Goth will be awarded the base on a hit by pitch. Now runners on the corners as Emily Dreckman steps into the batter's box. Dreckman had a bunt single in the first inning. And Dreckman takes a strike there. You notice Emily batting out of the left-handed batter's box and attempting to slap the ball or bunt it, using her speed to get down the line. That pitch misses high, and throwback to third. Staub's in safely, and Goth takes second without a throw. Now the Royals trailing 3-2, bottom of the second, 2 outs and runners on second and third for Emily Dreckman in a 1-1 count. Dreckman batting in the 2-hole. Royals taking orders from Coach Mike Olson. Here's the pitch by Mason. There's a bunt by Dreckman. In the play at first is in time. The Hawks get out of the jam. But MMCRU able to score 2 runs and respond after 2. HMS leads 3-2. We'll be right back with third inning action. Right after this, you're watching Royals Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
And welcome back here to Remsen.
For the Hawks, number 5, Gracie Knobloch.
The top of the third inning approaches. The Hawks from HMS will send the 2, 3, and 4 batters to the plate. Leading off is the center fielder, Gracie Knobloch. Knobloch grounded out to Molly Ryder at second base back in the first inning. Knobloch batting out of that left-handed batter's box as well. That pitch on the outside corner for a strike, and Olsen works ahead in the count. HMS trying to improve on a 3-10 season a year ago. A pretty good crowd on hand tonight. Really pretty nice evening to sit outside and watch some softball. That pitch misses up and in by Olsen. 2 balls and a strike to Knobloch. Here's Isabel's pitch, misses outside. Knobloch drives it to left field, just foul, and just out of the reach of a diving attempt. Out and left by Kirsten Lecce. Fortunate on both ends there. Royals fortunate that wasn't a fair ball with Knobloch running to second, and HMS fortunate enough that Lecce just couldn't come up with it. 2 balls, 2 strikes for the leadoff batter of the Hawks here in the third inning. That pitch misses high. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes, and Knobloch works a 7-pitch walk. 6-pitch walk. And for the first time tonight, HMS gets the leadoff batter on. Here's Mason, swings at the first pitch. That's popped up on the left side. And drops harmlessly to the ground as Lecce couldn't come up with it. Mason, the pitcher for the Hawks tonight, batting third. Has a runner on first base here in this third inning plate appearance. Mason worked a walk her first at bat of the night. HMS doing a great job of making Isabel Olsen really work in the circle. That bunt is dropped down. And then I think interference called maybe with the bat double hitting it. So Mason's going to be called out for the first out of the inning. Knobloch back to first base on a dead ball.
Darby Masbergen.
And now Darby Masbergen, the shortstop, steps to the plate. Pitch misses high from Olsen. Here's Olsen's 1-0 pitch. That's fouled back to the fence. Knobloch was off and running, and she'll head back to first. Masbergen had that RBI triple to the left center field fence her first at bat. A dangerous hitter. Now shows bunt. She lays it down. Here's a play at first, and it's can't be scooped out by Ryder. Now a play at third, and that is made. And a good play by the Royals is staying with it. And Knobloch thrown out, trying to get to third base. Molly Ryder couldn't come up with the initial throw at first, but able to gather herself and get the put out at third. Masbergen ends up on second base out of it, but it turns into a fielder's choice. Now 2 outs in the third. And a swing and a miss from Eliza Teese. Teese had that long at bat, her first plate appearance, before drawing a walk. 2 outs here in the top of the third. Olsen looking for a clean inning. That pitch misses inside. One and one is the count. Teese batting in the 5 hole for HMS. There's the pitch. Misses down and in. Isabel doing a pretty good job of hitting her spots, as that's where catcher Taylor Harpino was calling for that one. Seems to be setting up inside again. And that one's hit up the middle. There's a 2-out single. Masbergen's going to try to score. Dreckman's throw from center. And Harpino has it. Now a pickle ensues. And Masbergen able to get back to third. As she slides in safely, the Royals had her gunned down at home, and she turned around and retreated back to third. Harpino unable to track her down. And Masbergen back safely.
Number 23, Bailey Verhelst.
Teese takes second out of all that action, so the Hawks runners on second and third here with 2 outs. Verhelst, the lefty, at the plate, takes a ball in the dirt. Verhelst went down on strikes her first plate appearance. And a strike at the top of the strike zone for Olsen. 1 ball, 1 strike to the Hawks' third baseman. And that one's hit out to right center field. Dreckman able to track it down. And Emily Dreckman makes a running catch out in right center field for the 3rd out of the inning. And Olsen escapes any trouble there in the 3rd. After 2.5, HMS leads MMCRU 3-2. We'll be back with the bottom half of the inning right after this. You're watching Royals softball on FDS.
Mike's Construction of Marcus is a second-generation general contractor who is a proud supporter of MMCRU, Royal Athletics, and academics. Mike's Construction can help build your dream home from the groundwork, starting with the foundation, to the detailed finish work on the inside. Take a minute to like Mike's Construction on Facebook and see some of the awesome work they have done, and keep them in mind for your next in-house project. Mike's Construction of Marcus. Go Royals!
Catcher Taylor Harpino steps up to the dish to lead off the bottom of the 3rd inning for MMCRU. First pitch is fouled away. Mason. Taya Mason works ahead in the count. Mason split pitching duties with Trey Hagg last year for HMS. As a senior, Mason has assumed most of that role this year. Ahead in the count, 2 strikes on Harpenaugh. And the changeup is fouled away by Taylor, stays alive. Harpenaugh struck out her first plate appearance of the evening back in the first. And that one is singled to left field, and Harpenaugh has her first hit of the evening on a leadoff single.
The base hit by Harpenaugh brings up number 35, Maya Holmes.
The Royals able to score 2 runs the last inning, trying to keep that momentum going. Harpenaugh does just that with the leadoff single. And now first baseman Maya Holmes to the plate. That's hit to center field. And a routine fly ball as it's deep, but Knobloch there to track it down. And the first out
number 4, Molly Ryder
of the inning is Holmes on a fly out to center field. Molly Ryder steps in with 1 out. Ryder had a single double to the left center field gap, her first at bat. And Molly fouls that one away. Pretty good pitch by Mason on the outside corner. Ryder actually led off the second inning with that double. And there's a ground up the middle. And the Hawks will get the force out at second on the fielder's choice. So Harpenaugh out at second. Molly Ryder will stay on first.
Next up for your Royals, number 13, Belle Olson.
Now 2 outs here, bottom of the third. And pitcher Isabel Olson trying to help her own cause. Keeping this inning going. Pitch misses low, and now Ryder is going to swipe second base. A good read from Ryder at first. Ball's in the dirt, and she took off and gets the stolen base rather easily, and now a runner in scoring position for MMCRU with 2 outs. Pitch misses outside. 2 balls now on Olson. With Ryder's speed, a great opportunity to score on a base hit here with 2 outs in the third. And now it's slapped to the right side. And the play is made, a 4-3 put out for the third out of the inning as Riedemann gets it over to Teese in time, and the Royals can't take advantage of a leadoff single by Harpenaugh, and after 3, HMS leads 3-2. We'll be back with 4th inning action right after this. You're watching Fuller Digital Solutions.
My name is Andy, and this is my story. I grew up in a trucking family, which led me to the diesel technology program at NCC. My one-on-one training and experience with my instructors allowed me to advance my career. This was all made possible with experiences at NCC.
My name is Matt, and this is my story. I graduated from the heavy equipment program at NCC. With the real-world experience, preventative maintenance, and surveying skills I gained there, it set me up to be an owner of my own excavation company. And it all started at NCC.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
And we're back here for the top of the 4th. And a new pitcher in for MMCRU as Isabel Olson's night is over in the circle, and on comes junior Emily Dreckman. Dreckman had recorded that last out with a nice track down in center field. And now she'll enter the pitching circle here to start the top of the fourth. It's Jessica Riedemann takes a ball to lead off for HMS. Riedemann, a ground out to the pitcher, her first plate appearance back in the second inning. Some other changes for the Royals with Dreckman in the circle. Belle Olson went to second base, and Molly Ryder now out in center field. You're going to see Ryder move around as need be, being the utility player for the Royals. Play about any position you need her to. And there's a 2-0 strike from Dreckman. And a time called by Harpenaugh as the junior catcher is going to head out to the circle to talk to her junior classmate. And now we'll head back behind the dish. HMS a 3-2 lead here in the top of the fourth. And a beautiful night for softball here in Remsen. And that pitch has popped up. Goff has it at shortstop and records the putout.
With a nice play by Christina Goff, brings up number 15, Ellie Masbergen.
Ellie Masbergen will come up with nobody on here in the fourth. It didn't stop her from producing in the second inning. The catcher with a solo home run to start off her senior campaign back in the second. At the time, gave the Hawks a 3-0 lead. There's Masbergen, fouls that first pitch back. Seems as if both sides have settled in defensively as the game has gone on. Dreckman's changeup misses high. One ball, one strike to Masbergen. And that's grounded to third. And the play across the diamond is made by Brianna Staub.
A nice play by Brianna Staub.
Staub over across the field to Holmes for the second out of the inning. A 5-3 ground out. Maggie Ort, the right fielder, comes in, steps into the batter's box and takes the first pitch inside for a ball. Ort struck out back in the second inning. Dreckman a little more mustard behind her pitches than we were seeing from Olson. And there's a strike from Emily. One ball, one strike with 2 outs here in the fourth. And another good pitch from Dreckman on the inside corner. Ort can't catch up to it. Now Dreckman ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And there's a strike 3 looking. Dreckman records her first strikeout of the evening. And a 1-2-3 fourth inning defensively for MMCRU. After 3.5, Royals will come to the plate down 3-2 to start the bottom of the fourth. We'll be right back with more Royals softball right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Family. Swain Motor Company in Cherokee knows about family, and they have vehicles for everyone in your family, from dad to mom and even the college kids. And our family works together every day with Swain Motor Company, Mike's Body Shop next door, and SNS Auction Services. We know your family is important to you, and at Swain Motor Company, they're important to us, too. Stop by and visit us today, downtown Cherokee, and online at swainmotorcompany.com. Your local Polaris expert is Taggart's Power Sports in Hinton. New, pre-owned, and accessories. And you can shop conveniently online too at TaggartPowersports.com. Taggart's Power Sports offers a full line of Polaris Ranger UTVs, Polaris ATVs, the all-new Sportsman's Ace, Polaris snowmobiles. Whatever comes your way, whether it's wind, rain, snow, or mud, make sure you're prepared. Polaris ATVs and Rangers from Polaris. Find them today at Taggart's Power Sports, Hinton.
And welcome back. Caitlin Evans, the right fielder for MMCRU, steps into the batter's box and fouls the first pitch back. Evans batting out of the 7 spot tonight. Had a single up the middle in her only plate appearance. Taya Mason still on the mound for HMS. And that one popped up by Evans, and the catch made by Massbergen at short for the first out here in the bottom of the 4th.
Next up for your Royals, number 14, Kirsten Lecce.
Kirsten Lecce steps to the plate, the left fielder. Had a sac fly to center field in her first plate appearance. Now a ground ball to short. Massbergen's throw across the diamond is in time, and a 6-3 ground out for Lecce.
Now batting for the Royals, number 25, Mackenzie Meyer.
Mason, 3 pitches, 2 outs here in the 4th. Efficiency from the Hawks senior. Here's Mackenzie Meyer for the Royals. And she'll take that first pitch down. 1 ball, no strikes. And there is a shot down the left field line. It's going to get all the way to the fence. And Mackenzie Meyer will leg out a double. And a 2-out double from Meyer. And the Royals will have a runner in scoring position here in the bottom of the 4th. And it looks like the Royals will pinch run for Meyer. Or excuse me, the flex player. So Staub, the third baseman, will come in to run. Two outs here in the bottom of the 4th. Royals with a runner in scoring position at second base. After the Meyer double, here's Christina Goth. Takes the pitch high, and now stealing third. And going to make it all the way home is Brianna Staub. A good piece of base running. Staub took third her last time on base paths and now does it again, but forces an errant throw to left field. And the Royals score on an error by HMS to tie it up at 3. Mason had 2 outs on 3 pitches, and Kenzie Meyer's double changed the whole complexion of the inning. Goth takes a strike there. 1 ball, 1 strike to the senior. Pitch misses high. Two and 1 is the count to Goth. She was hit by a pitch back in the 2nd. Still looking for her first hit of the night. It's fouled away. 2 and 2 for Goth. Senior batted in the 2-hole most last year, batted .486 to lead the team. That pitch misses down. Even had a home run last year in Hinton. She's got some pop in her bat. Full count here to Goth with 2 outs in the 4th. And there's a single up the middle by Goth. That one hit on the screws right back up the middle for a single. And now 2 2-out hits for the Royals here in the 4th to keep the inning alive. Emily Dreckman steps to the plate. Dreckman 1 for 2 on the night. A single in the first and a ground out in the second. Goth on first. Pitch taken on the outside corner for a strike. And Mason able to work ahead in the count. HMS, after jumping ahead 3-0 after 2 innings, MMCRU has responded to tie it up. And Dreckman slaps that. It falls short of the shortstop. Masbergen can't come up with it and has no play at first. Dreckman another infield single.
A nice slap hit by Emily Dreckman brings up number 7,
And
Taylor Harper.
MMCRU now 3 hits in a row. Mason cruising along here in the bottom of the fourth, and MMCRU had a double from Meyer and singles from Goth and Dreckman. And now here comes Taylor Harpenaugh. In Harpenaugh, Mason throws a pitch. Nobody was ready. And the umpire deems time was called. The ball was never put in play, so it doesn't count. Now first pitch to Harpenaugh. And Taylor pops it up to right center field. And the fly ball is caught out and right for the third out of the inning. Harpenaugh flies out to Maggie Ort, but not until the Royals able to tie it up at 3 on a double by Mackenzie Meyer and 2 singles by Goth and Dreckman. Royals tied up at 3 at the end of 4. We'll be back with 5th inning action right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU Sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, their experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed. United Bank of Iowa is also ready to provide financing for a new home or vehicle when you have unexpected expenses. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings or checking account and financing for their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. We're committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices in 35 locations, including the local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC.
Have you ever felt like maybe you just don't have the right fit when trying clothes or shoes? Well, sometimes you can feel that way with your internet plan too. With Westel Systems, you'll always have the perfect plan to fit your lifestyle. With various speeds and data usage, we offer the fastest plans for all your smartphones, tablets, and multiple streaming devices. No one else can deliver the reliability and speed that Westel Systems can. Fiber to the home and dedicated gigabyte speeds is why Westel System was awarded the Smart Rural Community distinction. Call our Remsen office today to find out which plan fits you best, because not everyone understands your internet needs the way Westel System does.
And welcome back here to Remsen, top of the fifth. Some good softball action tonight in the Royals home opener here, the 2021 softball season. MMCRU and HMS deadlocked at 3 here in the top of the fifth inning. Emily Dreckman on the mound, came in relief for Belle Olson after Olson pitched the first 3 innings. Dreckman a perfect fourth inning. And now has a ball fouled away here as Cadence Klein, the left fielder, is up for HMS. Klein, the leadoff batter for the Hawks, top of the order. She's popped out to the shortstop and popped out to third base in her 2 previous at-bats. See if Coach Bronstad told her to put it on the ground. And she does, but right at Olson at second base in a 4-3 putout.
A nice play by Bill Olson brings
Klein.
up number 5, Gracie Knobloch.
0 for 3 on the night for Klein. Gracie Knobloch steps in, the lefty, 0 for 1 on the night. Reached on a base on balls, her last at bat. Now Dreckman hits the outside corner for a first pitch strike. And that pitch misses up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. One of the benefits of playing over here in Remsen, most people will tell you about, you get the baseball and softball fields right across the street from each other, and from the looks of it, HMS and MMCRU deadlocked at 1 in the 4th inning in the baseball contest tonight. 1-1 in the boys baseball contest. Dreckman missed high and away. 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a miss as Dreckman hit the outside corner again. Evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 away here in the 5th. Gracie Knobloch playing center field. Takes that one high, and Knobloch has worked a full count. Gracie's got some pop in her bat too. This one popped up. Staub, a basket catch in foul territory. How about Brianna Staub? Staub, just a youngster. Great play defensively. Turned out there, and now 2 down for the Hawks here in the 5th. Royals have really tightened things up defensively here over the last couple of innings. This one smashed, foul, and out of play. Taya Mason took a hack at the first pitch. Made pretty good contact, but it's out of play. Mason reached on a walk in the first inning and was out back in the 3rd when her bunt attempt, the ball was double hit by the bat. 1 ball, 1 strike to Mason, the pitcher for HMS. And Dreckman hits the bottom of the strike zone to work ahead in the count. That pitch misses high and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes to the HMS senior. That one misses outside as well, and now Mason has battled back and worked a full count against Dreckman. Three to 3 here in the 5th inning. Dreckman's pitch misses outside, and Mason works a walk. So the 2nd time tonight, Taya Mason has reached on a walk. Brings up Darby Masbergen, the shortstop. Masbergen had a triple in the 1st inning, an RBI triple, and grounded into a fielder's choice her last at bat. HMS looking for a 2-out rally. There's Masbergen. She takes that pitch outside for a ball. Harpnaugh keeping a close eye on Mason at first base. Pitch hits the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike to Masbergen. And that one's fouled away down the first base line. Dreckman back-to-back strikes and has worked ahead in the count. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Darby Masbergen, the HMS shortstop. And now time on the field. And now a violation of Dreckman in the pitching circle results in a legal pitch and a ball. So a ball issued. 2 balls, 2 strikes now from Masbergen. Here's Dreckman's pitch. And a line out. Masbergen lines it right to 3rd baseman Brianna Staub, who snags that for the 3rd out of the inning. And after 4.5, we're still knotted up at 3. Royals come to the plate in the bottom of the 5th. We'll have it for you right after this commercial break. You're watching Royals softball on FDS.
Working with family every day because you become family at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn, a family-owned and operated business for more than 50 years, specializing in custom hydraulic cylinder manufacturing. Their desire to produce top-quality products coupled with second-to-none customer service has allowed them to expand to a more than 50,000 square foot state-of-the-art facility. If you are looking for a rewarding opportunity with competitive pay, apply today at Weatherall Manufacturing in Cleghorn.
At American Bank, we are ready to step up to the plate and hit one out of the park for you. We will be cheering you on along the way as you meet your financial goals. When we work together as a team, we can achieve success. As part of your financial team, we are your biggest fans and will cheer you on to victory. American Bank is a proud supporter of the MMCRU Royals softball and baseball team, and we are wishing them a happy and successful season. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Welcome back to the bottom of the fifth. MMCRU comes to the plate in a 3-3 ball game. Taya Mason on the mound for HMS. Started the game for the Hawks and working on her fifth inning of action. Royals have Maya Holmes at the plate to lead off the fifth inning. And Maya sends one out to right field. And that ball is caught out in right. And a good basket catch by Maggie Ort. It's Ort's second nice play out there in right field this evening. Harpenoff lied out to Ort to end the fourth, and now Holmes does it to start the fifth. Brings up Molly Ryder. And Ryder takes first pitch ball down in the dirt. Molly had a double in the second inning and grounded into a fielder's choice in the third. She takes that one high and away. Molly's also swiped a couple of bags on the base paths, too. If you can get her on base, she'll be aggressive. That pitch misses high. Now 3 balls, no strikes to Ryder. You got to be thinking Molly has the take sign here. And she does. And it's ball 4, down and in. So Ryder has worked her way on base for the second time tonight.
Ball brings up number 13, Belle Olson.
And Belle Olson now on second base at the dish, looking for her first hit of the night. You got to figure Mason and Massbergen are going to keep an eye on Ryder. And there's a bunt laid down nicely by Olson. The throw to first is wide. Off the first baseman's glove. Ryder to third. And Olson to second on the throwing error.
The nice bump by Belle Olson brings up number 27, Caitlin Evans.
E1 on that will allow the runners to advance. And now Caitlin Evans with 1 out here in the bottom of the fifth. A golden opportunity with runners in scoring position. Evans had a single back in the second and popped out to shortstop her last at bat. MMCRU looking for their first lead of the night. HMS jumped out to a 3-0 lead after 2 innings. The Royals have responded. 2 runs, well, 2 in the second, 1 in the fourth, and now Evans fouls that one away. Umpire making sure she's okay. Now 2 strikes on Evans. Caitlin, a senior. And takes a ball there. Evans did bat. Batted .240 last year on 25 plate appearances. Looking for a key hit here in the bottom of the fifth. That one misses down and in. Royals have done a good job making Mason work here over the last couple innings as well. And that one's fouled away. Evans barely stays alive. Three ball game. Bottom of the fifth. Here's Evans at the dish. That one's fouled back. 2 balls and 2 strikes on the senior Caitlin Evans. Good battle here between Evans and Mason. That pitch misses high, and Evans has worked a full count. Kirsten Lecce on deck for the Royals. And that pitch hits the outside corner for strike 3. And Mason painted the outside edge and gets Evans looking on a great battle
Next up for the Royals, number 14,
for the 2. And
Kirsten Lecce.
Mason comes out on top with the strikeout. Now 2 outs in the inning. Kirsten Lecce. Another opportunity for the Royals to break through. And there's a first pitch strike from Mason on the inside corner. Royals have threatened each of the last couple innings, just haven't been able to push a run across. Lecce fouls that away. And Mason able to work ahead in the count for the second batter in a row. Mateas continue to pitch well for HMS. And Lecce lines out to the second baseman for the 3rd out of the inning. And that's Riedemann who snags it, and HMS gets out of a jam. The Royals, no hits, no runs in the bottom of the 5th. We're still tied at 3. We'll be back with 6th inning action right after this. You're watching Royals Softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Building the home you've always wanted. Look to 400 series windows from the brand most trusted by builders and remodelers. Andersen. With their variety, style, and time-tested performance, it's no wonder they're our most popular windows and doors. Andersen 400 series windows and doors. Why choose anything else?
Available at Marcus Lumber in Marcus. We're Northwest Iowa's only Circle of Excellence Andersen dealer. Visit us online at marcuslumber.com.
Enjoy your independence at Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living in Remsen, Iowa. We offer safe, comfortable, relaxing accommodations to our residents and an independent lifestyle with assistance in personal care and daily support services. Individual apartments are designed to maintain resident independence with dignity, privacy, and respect. Residents can furnish their apartment with their own cherished items. Independence, with help when you need it. Bavarian Meadows Assisted Living, Remsen, Iowa.
Eliza T steps into the batter's box for the Hawks to lead off the 6th inning. Takes that first pitch from Dreckman in the dirt for a ball. T's batting out of the 5-hole tonight for HMS. And grounds that to Goth at short. And Goth across the diamond to Holmes on a 6-3 ground out. First out of the 6th inning. Teese was 1 for 1, reaching on a single and a base on balls in her 2 previous plate appearances. Here's Bailey Van Helst. Verhelst, the third baseman, takes a ball. Verhelst flew out to center field, her last at bat. That was the one Dreckman tracked down in right center field on a nice play. Verhelst ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Here's Dreckman's pitch down and away. And now a 3-ball count. Verhelst, the third baseman for HMS. Takes a strike on a 3-0 count. Dreckman tries to battle back. 1 out here in the 6th inning. It's been a very entertaining ball game, and Dreckman is going to issue her second walk.
Brings up number 3, Jessica Riedemann.
And Bailey Verhelst takes first base with 1 out here in the 6th. Jessica Riedemann steps to the plate, grounding out to the pitcher in the 2nd inning and popping out to the shortstop her last at bat. Riedemann offers it the first pitch and comes up empty. Dreckman started in center field defensively tonight, worked her way to the mound after 3 innings pitch from Isabel Olsen. Now Harpnaugh tries to throw out Verhelst at first base. Olsen couldn't quite come up with it to make the tag, so Verhelst in safely. She probably won't go much further than that off the base, though. Two strikes here on Riedemann. And just gets a piece of that to stay alive. Dreckman thrown well in the circle in relief. Change up, comes up short. Harpnaugh throws it behind Verhelst again, but Bailey able to get back in time. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the Hawks' second baseman. And now 2-2. As that misses. And that one is popped up to the right side of the field. Holmes has it right next to the base and makes the play. Riedemann pops out to Maya Holmes at first.
Nice play by Maya
and that
Holmes
brings up
15, Ellie Musbergen.
2 outs here in the top of the 6th. Ellie Masbergen, the catcher, to the plate. Masbergen homered back in the 2nd inning and grounded out to 3rd, her last at bat. She's put a charge into a couple of them, though. Has the pop to do it. She follows that first pitch back. 2 outs here, top of the 6th inning. It's been a stalemate at 3 here since the 3rd. And now Masbergen singles up the middle. Ryder handles it out in center field. Gets it in, so a 2-out single for Ellie Masbergen. She has her 2nd hit of the night.
To the base head, it brings up number 18, Maggie Ork.
First hit of the night off Dreckman. Now runners on 1st and 2nd. Right fielder Maggie Ort to the plate. I believe the Hawks brought in a pinch runner for Masbergen. Looks like it's Abby Otto, number 7. Situational here. HMS may bring another runner into the ball game. Looks like Abigail Koonsman is in to hit for HMS, number 26. And Koonsman takes a ball low. Appears to be pinch hitting for Maggie Ort. And Koonsman grounds it foul on the first base line. 1 ball, 1 strike. HMS making some situational changes here in the top of the 6th. Koonsman takes it high for a ball. HMS with a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight off Dreckman. Emily working in her 3rd inning in relief. And that pitch is hit out to right field. That's going to get down. It gets by Evans out in right. And Koonsman delivers. 1 run scores on the RBI double. And a big at bat from Abigail Koonsman delivers an RBI double, gives HMS a 4-3 lead here in the top of the 6th. A big at bat from Abigail Koonsman. And now the Hawks with runners on 2nd and 3rd looking to do more damage. Royals in a position switch. It looks like Molly Ryder is going to come into the circle as Dreckman's night is done. Hawks lead 4-3 here, top of the 6th inning, 2 outs. We got a pitching change on the field. We're going to go ahead and head to a commercial break. We'll be back with more 6th inning action right after this. You're watching Royals Softball on FDS.
It's time to get noticed with Country Creations in Marcus. Get your event or business noticed at your one-stop shop, Country Creations in Marcus. All your screen printing, embroidery, heat pressing, and promotional needs. We have many items to choose from, perfect for what you need. Find us online, on Facebook, and visit us downtown Marcus. Country Creations. It's time to get noticed.
And welcome back to Remsen here in a War Eagle Conference matchup tonight. The Royals hosting HMS here in the top of the 6th inning. HMS, an RBI double from Abigail Koonsman, has regained the lead at 4-3. It's prompted a pitching change by Coach Olson, bringing in Molly Ryder. Ryder coming in from center field as Emily Dreckman goes out to that position. HMS with the top of the order up. Cadence Klein steps in. She swings and misses on Ryder's first offering. Hawks still with runners on 2nd and 3rd looking to do more damage. Ryder trying to get out of a jam. Molly misses outside. As we mentioned, Ryder did much of the pitching duties last year in the COVID-shortened season for MMCRU. The most experienced pitcher on the roster. There's Ryder's pitch, fouled away, and Molly up. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Klein looking for her first base hit of the night. Popped up a couple of times to the left side of the infield and grounded out to 2nd in her last at bat. There's Ryder, and a ground ball hit softly to Ryder, and she'll field it. A 1-3 ground out. Gets the Royals out of a jam, but not until HMS regains the lead on an RBI double by Abigail Koonsman. Hawks lead 4-3 after 5.5. We'll be back with the Royals at bat in the 6th. You're watching Royals Softball on FDS.
Fuller Digital Solutions is proud to provide this video streaming coverage, and we hope you are enjoying the broadcast. Chances are, many others are enjoying it right along with you. If you have a business, you could be delivering your message just like I am to you this very minute. Please contact us for sponsorship opportunities by emailing fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Again, that's fullerdigitalsolutions@gmail.com. Thank you for joining our broadcast.
Now we're in the 6th, bottom of the 6th.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
Bottom of the 6th, MMCRU bringing up Brianna Staub, the third baseman, batting for the first time tonight for herself. Staub had pinch run from Mackenzie Meyer twice, and now Meyer out of the game with her eligibility gone. Staub will bat for herself. Brianna playing great defensively in the field tonight, has her first opportunity at the plate. Just an 8th grader, but she's earned her stripes. Swinging a miss there from Staub, down and in, and it's 1-1 for Brianna. MMCRU had scoring chances the last 2 innings, unable to bring anybody in. After only scoring 3 runs last night, they're going to need more tonight. The pitch misses down and in. Staub, a heady player, has stolen third twice tonight and also scored a run on a throwing error on one of those steal attempts. Here's Staub, ground to shortstop. Here's Masbergen with it and throws her out at first. Masbergen hits Staub on a 6-3 ground out.
Number 3, Christina Goff.
You hear Coach Olson yelling at Christina Goff here to be patient at the plate. Goff, the leadoff batter, playing shortstop. She takes a strike from Mason. Royals looking for their first hit since a double by Meyer in the 4th inning. And Goff hits that one to center field, and it will get over the head of the center fielder. Now Goff going to third, and she may try to score. She is, and she's going to score. Goff comes all the way around on an inside the park home run to tie it up. Just what the Royals needed. Goff lifted it deep to center field. It's a 210 sign out there. She had to hit it about 208. Gets over the head of the Hawks center fielder, Gracie Knobloch. And then the aggressive base running forces an errant throw to third base where she comes around to score. And we are tied up at 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. Royals able to respond and in style. 1 out, Emily Dreckman steps in, looking for her 3rd hit of the night. Dreckman slaps it, and that will get her on base. Dreckman, efficient from that left-handed batter's box.
A nice slap bunt by Emily brings up number 7.
Dreckman with her 3rd single of the night. We'll see if Cole Cholson here one away in the 6th, if he's aggressive with Dreckman. See if she can swipe a couple bases as well. Here's Harpenaugh at the plate now. Taylor takes a ball inside. Ellie Masbergen keeping an eye on Dreckman from behind the plate. And there's a strike on the outside corner to Harpenaugh. Taylor 1 for 3 on the night. She singled back in the 3rd inning. Taylor hits it to right center. It's deep, and that's off the glove of Van Ort. And now Dreckman's going to come all the way around on an error, and Harpenaugh gets in a pickle after Dreckman scores. Now Harpenaugh is going to slide in safely on the pickle attempt. And the Royals' aggressiveness on the base pass has led to a 3-run 6th inning. This Dreckman and Harpenaugh come all the way around to score in MMCRU with a 6-4 lead. And it was Maggie Ord out and right who had an opportunity to catch it just off her glove. And Harpenaugh running hard out of the box the whole way. Comes around to score. Now Mason still in the circle in a team meeting for HMS is Coach Bronstad. Out there talking to her players. And on Harpenaugh's, we'll call that a triple. And advancing on an error even though there really was none. So the Royals, 1, 2, and 3 batters have produced here in the bottom of the 6th, and now MMCRU leads 6-4 with 1 out here in the 6th. Here's Holmes at the plate. Maya out of the cleanup spot takes a ball high from Mason. And another high heater, and Holmes can't hold off that one. Swings and misses. 1-1 is the count. Holmes waves at that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mason ahead. Taya's pitched pretty well tonight for HMS. And the strike 3 called on the inside corner. Holmes goes down looking for the second out of the inning.
Number 4, Molly Ryder.
Molly Ryder now pitching, playing her 3rd different position of the night. And a stoppage in play. Looks like a small child ran through the fence out in left center field. Had to be retrieved by a parrot. Not something you see every day. And here's Ryder at the plate. Molly waves at that. Molly doubled in the 2nd inning and reached on a walk in the 5th. She is 1 for 2 on the night. And here's Molly, hits it hard, and it gets through the legs of Darby Masberg, and it's short. And now Ryder, a big turnaround first, but she'll retreat. And we'll call that an E6 on Masberg, and it was hit hard.
A nice hit by Molly brings up number 13, Bella Olson.
Two outs here, bottom of the 6th. Olson steps in to the right-handed batter's box. She swings at the first pitch, and that's going to get through the infield. In the first pitch, swinging single from Olson.
With a base hit by Bell, brings up number 27.
Ryder
Caitlin
advances
Evans.
to second. And Caitlin Evans, an opportunity to bring in another Royals run. See if she can get some insurance here. The 8th Royals batter to step to the plate here in the 6th inning. And Evans fouls that one back. One ball, one strike. Misses high and away. pitch. Misses high again, and Evans has worked ahead in the count. 3 balls, 1 strike to the senior. Mason trying to get out of this long 6th inning. And that one's fouled away by Evans. Good pitch there from Mason. Evans behind that one. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The runners will be going on the pitch. Riders at second and Olsen at first. And the pitch misses outside. Ball 4. The runners were advancing. A throw was still made to third base. Luckily, it didn't go into left field. It would have given the Royals another run. And now Kirsten Lecce steps to the plate, the 9th Royals batter of the inning. The base is loaded and a 2-run lead. And Coach Mike Olsen meets with the umpire. May make another change here as he swapped out runners throughout the evening. I think he's going to have Evans. Caitlin Evans is on first base. She may get ran for again. And she is. So Caitlin Evans' night is done. She is checked out for the 2nd time to run. It looks like Reagan Peters into the ball game. 2 outs, bases loaded for Kirsten Lecce. And Lecce singles up the middle. Here comes insurance runs. 1 run scores. 2 runs will score. Lecce advances to second. And Peters to third. And an RBI, 2 RBI single for Kirsten Lecce. Just blown this thing open for the Royals. And an 8-4 lead. Brianna Staub now up to the dish. She led the inning off with a ground out to shortstop. A chance to redeem herself here. Staub hit it hard, but right at Massbergen last time. A big-time hit from Kirsten Lecce, bringing a couple runs in. Staub takes that pitch high, and she's ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. Royals awfully aggressive on the base pass here in the 6th inning. It's paid off. There's a strike called on Staub. Top of the zone. 2 balls, 1 strike to the 8th grader, Brianna Staub, playing third base defensively. Here's Mason. That misses high. Christina Goth awaits on deck if it gets to her. And that one fouled away. Good pitch from Mason. Staub fouls it back. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still 2 outs on the board. Pretty good speed out on the base pass. A base hit may score 2 more. That one's in the dirt, and Staub has earned a base on balls. The Royals are going to bring their 11th batter to the plate this inning. Christina Goth, had that inside the park home run, her last at bat. Now, bases chucked full, has a huge opportunity to blow it wide open. First pitch swinging. And that's going to drop into shallow right field. 1 run scores. We're going to have a play at the plate. And safe at home is Lecce. And a 2 RBI single for Goth. A 2 RBI single for Goth, and the Royals now lead 10-4. And have blown up for 7 runs here in the bottom half of the 6th inning. Royals lost 4-3 last night at Trinity on just 3 hits. Bats have been a problem tonight. Here's a slap hit by Dreckman, and she's going to be safe on an error by Masbergen, and allows Staub to come in and score as well.
A nice slap bump by Emily brings up number 7.
Dreckman reaches on an E6, and 11-4. Royals lead. Still 2 down here, 6th inning. Tay Mason trying to work her way out of this. Taylor Harpenaugh steps to the plate. Her 5th appearance of the night. She takes a ball in the dirt. Harpenaugh had a triple. Came around to score her last at bat. Also singled in the 3rd. She's 2 for 4 on the night. And Harpenaugh hits it hard to Masbergen. Bobbles, throws, and I believe the ball beat Harpenaugh, but
The hit by Taylor brings up number 35, Maya Holmes.
Teese could not squeeze it in, and on E3 brings in another Royals run. And now 12-4. Dreckman at 3rd. Harpenaugh at 1st. Maya Holmes at the dish. And there's a strike on the inside corner. Holmes went down looking earlier here in the 6th. A stoppage in play. Mason ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. Misses up and in. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Holmes fouls it straight back. MMCRU came into the 6th trailing 4-3 and have plated 9 runs for an 8-run lead. Holmes into right field and right at Maggie Ort for the final out of the inning. But MMCRU explodes for 9 runs and will take an 8-run lead into the 7th. We'll be back with the last inning of action. Right after this, you're watching Royal Softball on FDS.
It's about caring for one another, loving one another, being there for family and friends. At Holstein Senior Living, we are here to provide that little extra care while you live life to the fullest. Wake up when you want. Participate in daily activities at your discretion. Eat meals on your time, which includes an all-day breakfast menu. All with the comfort of knowing there are trained professional staff available at any time for the little extra caring things that may require a helping hand. Holstein Senior Living, offering assisted and independent living options with care.
Word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
And welcome back here to Remsen. We head to the top of the 7th. MMCRU a 12-4 lead. And it's been close all night, but the Royals plated 9 runs there in the bottom of the 6th. And now look to close it out with senior Molly Ryder on the mound. Or in the circle, I should say. Ryder, the 3rd Royals pitcher of the night. Isabel Olsen started through the first 3 innings. Emily Dreckman entered in relief and pitched 2 2/3 innings, and Ryder entered to get that last out of the 6th, and big out it was, getting out of a runners on 2nd and 3rd jam. Molly trying to record the last 3 outs for the win. Here's HMS center fielder Gracie Knobloch to start the 7th. Ryder misses outside, 2 balls, no strikes. And that one's pulled right at Holmes at first. It deflects to short. And Knobloch's just safe, but Holmes can't quite come up with it at first either. And the ball deflected off Holmes' glove the second time and got her in the face. I think she looks all right over there. Tough play for Holmes. First off the knee, then off the noggin. And now a first pitch swinging, a base hit for Mason. And back-to-back singles for HMS to start the 7th. Brings up the shortstop, Darby Masbergen.
Now batting for HMS, Darby Masbergen.
Royals in a position here, seeing out, taking out. Here's Ryder. And a good pitch on the outside corner from Molly. 2 balls and a strike. And Masbergen to right field. That's going to get down for a single. And Dreckman tracks it down, throws it in, goes all the way to the catcher, but it'll still bring in Knobloch, and
the base hit, scores a run, brings up number 12.
3 singles in a row. 3 singles in a row for HMS. They'll lead off the 7th. And it's now 12-5. The Royals, you got to get it out here. Get that first one under your belt. And the pitch, swing and a miss to Eliza Teese. Teese 1 for 2 on the night with a single back in the 3rd inning. Royals lead 12-5. HMS runners on 1st and 2nd. And that's grounded up the middle. And a good play from Goth. She'll throw to first and get an out. Nice play by Christina on a 6-3 put out. Seeing out, taken out. And the Royals get the first one here of the 7th. And now Coach Olson, a team meeting in the circle. Goth had an opportunity to go to second there, chose to go to first, but one way or the other gets an out. Across the street in the baseball game tonight, MMCRU, the boys baseball team, a 6-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th. That one's seesawing back and forth as well, and the Royals have taken a 6-3 lead in the bottom of the 6th inning. Here's Molly Ryder back in the circle. Here, Bailey Verhelst at the plate, takes a strike. Verhelst, the Hawks' 3rd baseman. A lefty in the lineup, batting 6th. And she hits that one right back to Ryder, knocks it down, and throws to 1 for the out. Run will come in, but seeing out, taken out, and that's what Ryder does.
Number 3, Jessica Riedemann.
The 1-3 ground out brings in a run. It's 12-6, but the Hawks down to their final out. Ryder's pitch offered at by Jessica Riedemann for a first pitch strike. A runner on third. Here's a shallow bloop that's going to fall foul. And Riedemann in an 0-2 hole. Ryder trying to close it out for the Royals' first win of the season in their 2021 home opener. It's a beautiful night and a good crowd on hand. The 0-2 pitch. Strike three, Ryder gets her looking to end the ball game. Royals win. Final score 12-6 from Remsen. We will head to a commercial break. We'll be right back with the Pizza Ranch post-game show right after this. You're watching Royals softball on Fuller Digital Solutions.
Extraordinary care, exceptional results are what you get at Marcus Eye Care, 406 North Main in Marcus. They treat all ocular needs for patients of all ages and accept all insurances, including Hy-Vee employee insurance. Marcus Eye Care offers an extensive range of services and stays current with the latest technology and products. Now's the time to get your eyes checked with Dr. Ben Ewell or Dr. Taylor Lefebvre at Marcus Eye Care in Marcus.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen. That's Matkin Insurance in Remsen.
And welcome back here to Remsen and the Pizza Ranch post-game show tonight. Final score, MMCRU defeats Hartley Melvin Sanborn 12-6 is the final score. The Royals score 12 runs tonight on 13 hits. Molly Ryder picks up the pitching victory and pitched an inning and a third in relief. Come in getting the last out of the fifth inning and the last out of the sixth inning and the final 3 outs of the ball game tonight to pick up the win for the Royals. HMS, 6 runs tonight on 8 hits. And Tay Mason, the senior, takes the pitching loss on the mound as she pitched a complete game for HMS. Royals improved to 1-1 on the season. HMS drops their season opener tonight, falling to 0-1. Fuller Digital Solutions will be back in action next Wednesday night. We'll be traveling with the Royals baseball team to Lake Park as they take on the Wolves of Harris Lake Park next Wednesday night. The girls softball team and boys baseball teams from MMCRU will pay a visit to South O'Brien this Friday night in Polina. So both teams back in action Friday night at South O'Brien. We will be on Fuller Digital Solutions again next Wednesday night for the baseball game at Harris Lake Park. Thanks for joining us tonight for the home opener of the 2021 season for MMCRU softball. Thanks for joining us. Final score, Royals win 12-6 over HMS. Thanks for joining us and have a nice evening.